Hello YouTube. I haven't made a video in a while, and I'm just trying to get into the habit of updating you guys whenever I get new information. Um, but lately, it's been pretty much the same. I've been talking to a friend of mine that is going through a lot of the similar symptoms that I have, and we've come up with all sorts of ideas, all different hypotheses, whatever you want to call it, just different conclusions and theories, and still nothing conclusive yet. But um, we've had real bad digestive problems, and my friend thought it could be a gluten intolerance because I was diagnosed with GERD and acid reflux, and I still believe I might have a hiatal hernia, and it's been really bad lately. It gets to the point where I feel like I can't breathe. I mean, the other day at work, I just thought I was gonna pass out and die. It's this choking feeling, feeling like all this pressure is building up, and it's keeping me from breathing. Feeling that I have to burp and release all this pressure, but I can't. And still feeling strange, feeling disconnected. I feel like my whole body goes numb to the point where I can't feel pain. I can't feel touch. I can't feel the um, sensations that I should. Like I neurologically can't process anything that's going on. Everything just feels strange all the time. I just feel really disconnected from everything, my body, my mind, reality. Just feel like I'm in a dream all the time. It's kind of like having a thought and trying to hold the thought clearly in your mind, which is pretty much impossible for anybody, I think. You know, your mind has a million things going on, and it's hard to really picture something in your head clearly for a long period of time, I guess. And that's almost how my life is. I try to focus on something when I'm walking around or trying to go to work or school or whatever I'm doing at that moment in time, and I just can't focus on anything. Everything is just so blurry and vague, and just it's like being drunk or high and just heavily anesthetized with some sort of anesthesia. I don't know, but yeah, I've just been having real bad problems with my digestive problems, feeling like I can't breathe. What else is there? I've lost, for me at least, a considerable amount of weight. I was around 140, and now I'm right under 130. So that's starting to worry me. And me and my friend have come up with all kinds of ideas of what it could be. It could be Lyme disease. It could be a gluten intolerance. Um, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm not getting enough oxygen to my brain because I get these dizzy spells every now and then where I feel like everything is tilting or spinning for a second, and my whole head and vision literally just tilt to the side, and like I can't see or focus on anything for a second. And then it just lasts really momentarily, and then I can make it stop. But yeah, um, that's pretty much it as far as symptoms and everything else that I've been going through, but it's just not getting any better, and I don't know what to do. It's been like this for 2 years, and I don't know what caused it, and I don't know what the source of the problem is. Every time I go to the doctors, I've been to the emergency a million times, and they can't ever give me any sort of official diagnosis. And then even when I make an appointment with a primary care doctor, they they run tests, blood tests. I've had X-rays, and it's always the same shit. So I don't know what to think anymore, and I just get scared for my life every day that I'm just gonna. It's these weird feelings. I could deal with the not breathing part and having to figure out what that is. I could deal with pain. I can deal with everything else that would be accompanied by some sort of illness, but I can't deal with these mental symptoms and feeling so out of it, and having my hands and my face feel numb. When I talk, I don't know how I'm vocalizing some of these words. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I just hate feeling disconnected from my body, like I have no control over anything. And I don't even know how I'm standing sometimes. I don't know how I just don't fall over and lose control of my body completely. And yeah, it's just been really bad lately. It's not getting any better. It's been like this for 2 years, and I really want some answers. I'm always tempted to go to the doctors and run into the emergency room, but for what? They're not gonna really be able to do much for me, and that's the sad reality of all this. So, I mean, if there's anybody else out there that's suffering and can relate to what I'm going through, I mean, I definitely encourage you to just make videos and speak out about it, because I honestly feel like I'm making medical history, because I've never really met anybody personally that can honestly say they're going through something similar. I mean, I've talked to people on YouTube about it, but it just doesn't seem like many people are coming out about this, or that it's. I don't want to go as far as to say that there are a lot of people on YouTube that are talking about it, but it's not really publicized in the media, or there's something that needs to be done about it. I really want to go to a doctor and have them research me, because I don't want anybody to ever have to go through this. Whether I pass away from this, or I get worse, I don't ever want anybody to go away. I don't want anybody to ever have to deal with this. I just I would rather die knowing that I helped somebody than just you know died because this went undiagnosed and they just never figured out what it was, and then this becomes some sort of epidemic or something, like when AIDS or all the other illnesses came out and nobody knew what they were until more people started getting sick. But it took that many people to get sick before anybody started really doing anything about it, because people usually just don't care unless it starts hitting home and starts affecting the people close to them, and they realize, hey, I could get that too. We should do something about it. And then the medical community finally wants to take action, but it shouldn't take that long to um, look for a cure, or at least try to figure out what's going on with somebody when they're sick. I mean, that's just my opinion, but yeah, I just wanted to make this video and let you guys know how it's going. So I'll make another video as soon as I can.